Hello there. In this video we're going to be looking at the topic of similarity, and we're going to solve a typical problem that occurs. We've got this diagram here, and what we're going to first do is we're going to show that triangles ABC, that's the larger triangle, is similar to triangle APQ. That's this one here nested inside it. How do we do that? Well, first point is we show that angle A, this one here, is common. So I write down that PAQ equals CAB because they're common or shared. And then the second point we have to prove is, and we're going to prove, is that this angle here is the same as this angle here. So we write down that angle APQ equals ACB. But what's the reason? Well, it's to do with the parallel lines. These two angles are corresponding angles. Now, to prove two triangles are the same, we only have to prove that just two of the angles are the same, because obviously if two of them are the same, then the third one, because they add up to 180, must be the same as well. Now, hello again. What we're going to do next is we're going to look at how we use similarity to find unknown lengths. Now, I think the best way of doing this, it's sometimes difficult to see. If I drew the diagram separately, so here's my triangle ABC, and put the sides on, that's 12 centimeters, that's Y, and this must be X plus 3.5 centimeters. And we know that it's similar to triangle APQ, and that this distance here, this length AP, is 8 centimeters, and this is X. Now, from the fact that we know two corresponding lengths, I can work out the scale factor. In going from triangle ABC to triangle APQ, the scale factor is 8/12. Now, how does that help me find X? Well, I have to set up a fairly complex equation. I know that this length times 8/12, so here we go, X, sorry about the handwriting there, viewers. I know that angle X plus 3.5 times that scale factor of 8/12, which I'm going to simplify as 3/4. Have I got that right? Is it 3/4? It isn't 3/4, is it? I shouldn't really be doing maths videos. It's 2/3. That equals X. Now, all right, it looks complex, but it isn't that difficult. If I multiply the whole equation by 3, I get 2, open brackets, X plus 3.5 equals 3X. Expand the brackets, 2X plus 7 equals 3X. And from that, if I rearrange it, I'm sure most of you now can spot it, you end up with X equals 7. Just go through that, plus 7. Oh dear, 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 the handwriting's going awry here, isn't it? So 7 is equal to 3X take away X, in other words 1X. So X is 7. Now, how do I find Y? Well, here's my problem. I don't even know this length here, do I? Or have I copied down the diagram wrong? Just wait 1 second. Now, how do we find length Y? Well, actually, it's even easier than the other one, because what I forgot to do was put this measurement on here, 6 centimeters. Now, remember, we know the scale factor in going from the larger one to the smaller. The scale factor was 8/12, or 2/3. So what's the scale factor in going from the smaller to the larger? Well, it's the inverse of that. It's going to be 12/8, or 3/2. So to find length Y, what I do is this. Y is equal to 3/2 times 6 equal to 18/2 or 9. Okay, I hope 9 centimetres, must put the units in. I hope that's been of some use to you. Thank you for listening.